What that mean? What's SWM? I don't know what that means.
SWM stands for strong-minded men. It stands for strength, morality, and motivation. Also, sex, money, and murder.
Okay.
That's 252 shit, you heard? Yeah,
okay.
That's just a roll call, though. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, just that just means 25 to life.
25 to life.
You know what I mean? It's just a roll call. It ain't
okay.
Yeah.
Well, on my show, Gloves Off, I just wanted to be known that I don't sugarcoat, I don't beat around the bush, and I don't bite my tongue. Now, I can ask you anything I want. It's up to you to answer it or not. And whatever words come out of your mouth, you hold. Whatever words come out of mine, I hold. That's the genuineness of being on my show. You ain't gonna know what I'm gonna ask you, and I ain't gonna know what you gonna ask me. We just kicking and talking it like how we do in the regular hood. Now, state who you are and state your title so motherfuckers know who you is and your credentials, and then we gonna go around.
They know who it is, man. If y'all don't know who it is, man, this Big Twin, man, aka Harlem, man, you know what I mean? The real village finest, you heard? South End to the day I die, you heard? That's double M.
Easy. And who are you? State your name.
Rattle, Shakedown, you know what I'm saying? The Big Blazer, you know what I mean? From out of CT, Bridgeport. All day, Green Village shit, South End shit.
Okay,
that's just what that is.
That's all right, that's all right. Okay, well, I'm gonna start off. Y'all both can answer this question, but I've known y'all literally my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all older than me, but y'all knew me my whole life. Y'all probably wiped my ass at some point in time or something, or babysat me or something.
Kill your ass
You know
in the
what I'm
motherfucking store, nigga. What? You ain't your mother.
This little nigga was wild as a motherfucker.
Oh, that's it for this show. This is about y'all.
I didn't say that thing.
Yeah, hold on. You gotta edit that part.
Yeah, you gotta edit. All right.
But nah, but listen. Alright, seriously. You said they call you twin, Harlem. Okay. I want to get to the fact of the part twin. Twin means you have someone that looks identical as you, or they call you twin because you. Tell me why they call you twin.
Yo, they call me twin because I got a twin brother, man. Peace be upon them, man. He passed away in 1997. You know what I'm saying? One of the realest, illest, whoever's been out here on the streets. And those I don't know, that was Big B.
From this park right here.
You know
From this park.
Right here.
This park,
the original
park
Winfield Park. Where it wasn't even like this.
It wasn't like this.
Definitely.
It wasn't like this.
So
it's beautiful now.
Everybody know who it is, man. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to my brother, you know what I mean? Last week was the 24th anniversary that, you know what I mean? He ascended up into the heavens, but more or less that's what it is, you know what I mean? It's two of us. That's a fact.
I want to drown out that weed whacker back there. Anyway, but I like raw and uncut, so y'all know this shit ain't edited.
Never.
It ain't, you know what I mean? Niggas is keeping it real and we here.
That's a fact.
So anyway, okay, now, y'all growing up in the city of Bridgeport compared to now, literally, honestly, like what's the difference from when you was a kid and actually your kids being growing today?
What's shit down into that?
Right now, as far as I feel, man, look, this shit is totally different.
Totally different?
Totally different. Why? Because when we was coming up, our older homies was here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And these niggas made sure that we was doing shit the right way. Why? Not trying to
give an example. Give me an example, like the right way. What you mean?
Like, if you're gonna be in the streets, it's the way to go about it.
Okay.
There's certain things that you have to do. There's certain protocol that you gotta follow. There's certain shit that you have to be on. If not, the older homies was gonna put their foot in your ass and snatch all that shit from you, and then you just gonna be walking around trying to figure out your life. You know what I'm saying? Now, these niggas don't got that. And it's not their fault. Why? Because they took niggas away. Feds came snatching everybody. Put niggas in the mountains, left niggas' kids out here, and they had to feel for themselves. They learned off of social media, TV shit, music, shit like that. They really had niggas like, yo, if I catch you popping a perk, I'm smacking your whole head off. If I catch you high, I'm smacking your whole head off. If you fuck up that money, I'm smacking your whole head off. what I mean? It was vicious like that. Now it's not none of that. You know what I'm saying?
So now everybody's out there.
It's just like
Free fall.
to the point where the older homies gotta like, you know, kind of like get them niggas hate this thing.
Yeah.
Because they really don't give a fuck about older niggas neither. They gonna go on you too if you try to get in
And
there.
I respect the game on that too, but you know, at the same time, man, what you supposed to be doing out here, man? If you out here in the elements of this street, man, listen, man, get money. Too many people just doing senseless shit, man.
And there's plenty of ways
There's
to get
plenty of
bread.
ways to get bread, man. You can do it how you want to do it, man. But at the same time, when people who know me, they know who I was and they know what it was about, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean?
See,
When we was getting money, we was doing cookouts for the kids, all type of stuff, man. I don't see nobody out here doing none of structures for the kids, doing anything for the kids, man. So that's how I'm on it like that, man. Like, yo, if you out here, man, I was always taught, man, you know what you're doing out here, man. So you always got to do something twice as better. As far as we out here doing your 1-2, whatever the case may be. Do something positive, man. Like I said, I used to do cookouts for the kids every summer, and everybody can vouch for that. You know what I mean? Basketball tournaments, I used to do that. Back to school stuff. Yo, we'll go to Staples and go snatch up 100 notebooks, pens, everything, and do give back to the kids, man. Like that's
So instead of just draining the community,
I always put it to the community. You know what I mean? Because I know
And that's why he had the hood the way he had it. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why Harlem had 7 cribs in Marina. You know what I'm saying? Loaded. You know what I'm saying? And you know, niggas wasn't hitting them or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But you might be getting hit, but you might not be getting hit. But at the end of the day, taken care of, and when they come out, they feel safe and they see them.
okay, so
You know what I'm saying? But that's Marina Village shit, though.
Yeah.
Marina Village is gone. They tearing my shit down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta maneuver through this shit. Because we don't have a hub no more. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is like, it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing too, because that shit put us in the box. That's why the fans think it's
Okay, so let me ask this: what was the difference? Because prior to the feds, y'all had inmate numbers already.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So what's the difference from when you got arrested when you was 20, 19, 16, whatever, long lane, whatever? You know what I'm saying? From going to the feds, what was the whole circle of transition?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna shake down here for that because he got something for y'all.
Nah, seriously, no.
Yo, I'm not, listen,
I
man.
can tell you on it. And
That fed shit, nigga,
It's a whole different monster.
ball game, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that shit gonna grow you up immediately.
The difference between state time and shed time.
You got a choice?
No, you don't got a choice. You gotta go up there, and I swear to God, if you not who the fuck you say you is, if
You
you
not who you say you is.
done, you done.
That paperwork don't match up.
You know why? Because you're not going to Carl Robinson with niggas you know.
Take a picture of him.
Niggas that you know from Hartford, niggas you know from Hampton, niggas you know from Bridgeport, niggas that's gonna back you even though you a hot bitch ass rat. Also, it's niggas that's gonna jack you and protect you. Right? Over there, ain't none of that. They don't know you. They don't care.
And they from everywhere.
They from
Hartford,
everywhere.
all over. But no, I'm just saying. But in the Connecticut, you go to your car. So you know, Connecticut, they make you go to your car first.
Listen, your car not even gonna embrace you if you ain't official.
Of course.
Your car gonna get rid of you. You gotta go.
Facts.
There's a few I ran up already. Dirty, nasty rats. Thought they was getting away. We read that paperwork. That paperwork don't match up to what you saying.
You my little homie, man. I grew up with you, man. You came up to the town, up to where I was at. I'm telling you, you got 30 days to get that.
Might extend it to 45.
Might extend it to
Might
45.
extend it to 45.
To be courteous.
Because you the bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to take it off? You want to put it in the car?
Ain't no, you can't call Renee, nobody.
Damn, my mama out there.
No, this real shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
facts,
mean?
facts,
Family, my
facts,
nigga.
facts,
This
facts.
real shit.
No, facts.
Nobody can save you.
Yes.
And it's nothing personal. I have to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Or I'm
so,
fool.
nigga, you gotta go. You have to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I might have to be the one to dog you out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's fucked
It's
up,
only
but
it's
what
supposed
it
to
is.
be that way.
You know what I mean?
It's
And
rules.
that's-
So hold on. With that being said, so let me ask this question because I was always taught by y'all that in the streets there was rules, but then yeah, people also say in the streets there's no rules. So which one is it? Is there no rules or are there rules in the streets? Because if you're saying there's no rules in the streets, anybody can get it, anybody can got whatever, blah blah blah, right? And then a nigga rat on you, then that's part of the no rules law. And then if you do have rules in the streets or whatever the case may be, that's part of the rule law. But I feel like that's only in the moral section nowadays. Like,
look, I'm gonna say it like this. It's no rules out there.
okay,
All right, but look, it gotta be rules within your square.
that's where the morals, principles, and values
It
come
got to
in.
be rules within your square. Y'all gotta stick to y'all shit.
Facts.
You can't control what the fuck nobody else doing. You know what I'm saying? As long as you and your man stand on something, and y'all stand on that, you can't penetrate that shit. And if you do penetrate that shit, when you go up the way, you can live with it.
Like me,
You know what I'm saying?
Me personally, I was like, I came to
But they here.
I came to an understanding like rules, but at the same time, man, it comes to principles.
Yeah.
And you gotta be the person to have morals within yourself, man. You know what I mean?
That's how you weed niggas out. You know what I'm saying? You weed niggas out. You interact with niggas. If that nigga's saying some shit that you understand, then you can fuck with him. If he not, then it's like, all right, you cool, man. I'm straight. I'll see you later. He go.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You gotta weed niggas out.
Hold up. This is what we gone through. Hold up.
Talk.
What happened? You gotta edit this shit for real.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna let people know right now too, man. Off the strip, like, yo, the motherfuckers out there that's motherfucking rats, snitches, man. I'm keeping it fucking real, man. Y'all got the game fucked up, man. There's too many of y'all motherfuckers running around thinking shit cool like that, man. Giving niggas all these numbers and shit, but the real is coming out, as y'all see, man. Niggas is coming home, man. You know what I'm saying?
See, now that's what kings do. Okay.
I'm keeping it funky, you know? Like, real talk, man. I don't bite my tongue on nothing, nigga.
Now I'm about to hit him off the dirt bike.
Niggas can say what they want to say, nigga. I'm keeping it real, man. That's just what it is, man. You know you out here, you know what you doing, nigga. Keep your fucking mouth shut. Do your fucking time, man. I'm tired of y'all, yo. That shit get me on some real shit.
Okay,
I'm tired of y'all.
so let me ask you this, right? Because when I was younger, you know, this city this is Bridgeport. For those that don't know where we at, you know.
And shout out to your pops, man.
Shout out to my father, David Dix, man.
And he did it right too.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my pop.
Be careful.
Okay, so now listen. When I was younger, the city was kind of segregated. We wasn't segregated. We was everywhere, but the city was segregated.
We was going anywhere we wanted to go.
Yeah,
Niggas
but-
knew how we are.
We was segregated too.
We was segregated, but we did what we wanted to do. We was on East End, West End, North End, South End. Yo, yeah. Lord is born. I'm keeping it real.
We
Shout
used
out
to pull up, they used to be like, oh, here
There
they
they
go.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, these
We
niggas.
And then y'all
come
made
on
me
like
feel-
4 or 5
Yo,
deep.
go get them.
Yeah.
Because they coming. Yo.
Okay, so since it used to be like that, the north, the south, the east, the west, the hollow, you know, it was segregated like that. And then it was families and stuff of that sort, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's not segregated like that. And I feel like my generation, after y'all's, was the reason being. Because I remember when I was younger, we used to walk to Poplar and be over there hanging on Poplar. And then back in the days, it was friction for certain reasons, basketball games, for whatever y'all had, for the older crowd. You feel what I'm saying? So it was different titles. So now we started hanging with them, and then we would end up going to prison. And I felt like prison kind of made us get to know each other. And now we started to rock with each other. Because now I go in PT with dudes that I used to fight every day and all that. Now I'm out there in PT and they embrace me more than
Or listen,
You know what I'm saying?
listen, man, I got niggas that nigga.
And
It
I
was like,
think.
yo,
But go ahead.
it was like, yo, you see him, dog him.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I never had a personal interaction with this dude. I halfway know what he looked like, all that. But look, if you see him, dog him, right? Go to the can with him. We like this to this day.
That's what I'm saying.
To this day.
So do you believe that quote? Some of your enemies, like in the Bible, it says your enemies will become your friends and your friends will become your enemies.
Facts. That's super.
Hell, I'll tell it like this too, man.
That's super fact.
I'll tell it like this, man. It's real. It's real. I don't like to use, and I apologize for using that word nigga, man, because that's a derogatory word. Real G's. Straight up, man.
There's some
And
real
it's
kings in every hood.
There's real kings on the north end. There's real kings south end. There's real kings on the west end. There's real kings in the Greens. There's real kings east end, east side, everywhere. But you know what it is? Real recognized real. Straight up.
But when you was younger, you wasn't real or something. What you mean, real recognized real?
Real
We was
recognized
fighting when we was
Nah,
young.
real
Nah,
recognized real because
what you just said. What you just said.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It took us to go to
When
prison
niggas
to
is
know
out
each
here, that's what I'm saying. When they put you in that closed quarters,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Where you can't go nowhere.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? You closed in with this nigga.
Yeah,
That's him. He be over there with them.
yeah.
Well, what's up? You know what I mean? What's poppin'? Boom. Some niggas is like, yo, boom, depending on who pull up first.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Because
facts.
when you in the can, you trying to, you know, stay low so you can get out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? If you gotta go, some things,
Yeah,
it's
some things
nothing
just
to talk
gotta be
about.
taken
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, yo, I know you been always with them. Boom, boom. But what's poppin'?
Get that cup
Nigga
back
like,
over
nah,
there.
I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Or you might pull up and nigga, what's up? What's good? Like, what the fuck y'all niggas wanna do? But then after you start interacting with a nigga, y'all start getting to know each other. Next thing you know, y'all niggas is close.
Yeah. Sometimes relatives.
Y'all niggas be close. You know what I'm saying? Then they carry on to the streets. And that shit helps. You know what I'm saying? Because it's back then when we was coming up, it was a lot of, yo, he just from over there, get him.
Okay.
Now I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? What he look like? He drives this, he drives that. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You didn't really know where you was going. But in jail, when you meet niggas and you start interacting with him, it's like, yo, I fuck with him more than this bitch ass nigga I've been running around in the car with.
Heavy.
You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
This nigga ain't sent me nothing. He don't care nothing about me.
Heavy.
None of that. This
Heavy.
nigga right here doing everything for me. And he genuine about it. I don't see him snaking me or nothing.
Tell him, bro.
Cause I'm watching him. I'm watching his energy, his eyes, everything.
Tell him, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He not snaking me, he for real, for real. Because there's men doing it to him. Feel me? It get nasty like that. It get nasty like that.
Okay, so listen. For you being in prison and you being in prison, because it's different from jail and prison. A lot of people don't know the difference. People think they go to jail and they think they was in prison. So for y'all being in prison, you know what I'm saying? Like the relationship between you and your child, and the relationship between you and your child's mother. Like how did that make y'all feel? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Keep
how
it real.
was the response?
I had two. Me personally, I had a 3-year-old.
Is this prior to prison you talking about?
No, I'm talking about when we did this fair shit.
Oh, okay.
I had a 3-year-old and a 2-month-old. You know what I'm saying? And it broke my heart because my father was in me and my brother's lives, all our lives. So it broke my heart. You know what I'm saying? That I had to leave my children like that. But at the same time, me leaving my children like that, I made sure that I provided for them. I made sure that I put them out there for them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even when they still came, my kid's mother was straight, like, you know what I mean? I'm straight situated, but at the same time, like I said, man, it's a hurtful feeling when you can't watch them. I came home, my son is 9 years old, and my daughter's 13. You know what I'm saying? It hurt to be without my kids because my kids those is my blessings. I believe that every child is a blessing. And be out there in their lives and truly hurt. You know what I mean? So I did all the little things, sending cards. One thing about the feds,
You can send packages.
the phone calls so much cheaper than the States. So I was able to talk to them every day,
Listen, you
email them
fast,
every
nigga,
day.
you got that bag, nigga, you send your kids whatever the fuck you want.
That's a fact.
Word, you drop a car off over that motherfucker.
I was sending gift offs every Christmas, gift offs every holiday, gift offs every birthday.
As far as me, nigga, I went through a lot with this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to hear how you felt about it.
Nigga, I just, man, my sons was young, and my daughter was growing up out here, you know what I mean? I was calling her as much as possible because she was the oldest, and I know she was out here, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm calling other people, they saying, yo, you know, she doing this, she doing that, you know, and I call her, she talk to me, and me and her, she tell me what it is, and that's, you know, I go with her, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know motherfuckers was hyping her shit up and making her seem like she out here wilding and extra, but I be with my daughter right now on a regular basis, and she's sharp.
Every
You know what I
day,
mean?
all
She's sharp.
day.
She's sharp.
Yes, sir.
She's sharp. She's still young.
Yeah,
You know, she get the pass for being young. You know what I mean? You gotta learn and grow up and
That's
get
his
older.
princess.
You know what I mean? But she's sharp though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as the big moms is concerned, you know, it really wasn't too much. It was just.
But I'm referring to the communicational process between the three parties. The train, pull over and hop out, jump off. I'm talking about the triangle process, meaning as your child was so young, they wasn't able to call, pick up the phone and accept your calls and stuff of that sort. So, you know, it had to be a third party between you and your child.
Unless you had
How
the
did
phone
that
up,
make you feel?
Unless you had a phone up in
Well,
there.
we not listen. But even on that aspect. But you said you had a 2-month-old. So how are your 2-month-old gonna hear your voice without mom picking up the phone? So I'm asking, like,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
having to deal with a third party to get to your child. How did that make you feel?
On some real shit, I was fucked up about that shit, but when I was up there, my nigga, I kept my mind on the job.
That's it.
I had to be in there. I couldn't be out here.
That's the smartest thing.
You know what I'm saying? I had to be in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to make it out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because you could get into an argument with your girl, your baby mother the night before. You know what I mean? And that should be on your mind all night where you can't even sleep.
That's a fact.
Right? The doors pop 6 o'clock. The homie coming to your door, knocking on your window like, yo, we gotta go to the yard. Bring the knives too. Why? Because the homie just got into it with Mexican over some chicken in the mess hall.
Right.
So all that shit that you was thinking about that happened last night, you gotta put that shit to the back. Cause you gotta
Top Joe.
Up top, Joe, south side, we outside.
You know what I mean? You gotta put that shit to the back. Cause you gotta make sure that niggas walk up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I had to keep my mind in the job. I couldn't really keep my mind on what's going on out here. I called out here to make sure everybody was straight, nobody was hurt or whatever, and that's it. And the main person that hold me down, regardless of what, is that female right there, which is my sister. You know what I mean?
Hey, Lisa, come here, Lisa. Yeah, that's Lisa.
Sis, that's
Say
sis.
what up, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All day, every little sis right there.
When the chips was down and all that shit was gone,
I respect that.
you know what I mean?
I respect that.
But I had to keep my mind.
I respect that. So let me ask you this, okay? And this, like I said, any one of your, even jump off, you answer too.
Hey, yo, one thing I can say too, man. Check this out, man. Free crack, man. You know what I mean? Me and we was together, man. And word is born. I'm keeping it real, man. This brother right here, man, made sure he was good when we was in there, and he made sure I was good.
Hey,
Send the
yo,
pictures and
I'm gonna
everything.
tell all y'all niggas one time. Look, I'm gonna tell all y'all niggas one time. You heard? You got a squad of niggas, whatever, boom, 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 you go to jail. Niggas ain't sending you no bag, niggas ain't sending you no pictures, none of that. This nigga right here,
Doing that.
he do that.
I'm a fine nigga.
That's this nigga. Yo, you will get a fucking stack of pictures from this nigga out of the blue. You ain't heard from him in 4 years, 5 years. You'll get a stack of pictures from this nigga out of the
I look
blue.
up on my account.
respect that.
Damn,
I
okay.
respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
Cracks with me. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's real
so
too.
so Let me ask.
Real talk.
So let me ask you this. Now, everybody use the word. What that word mean to you? I don't need you to repeat what the next person said or what that person. You assume other people want to hear. I really want to know what does the word loyalty mean to you, and then tell me what family means to you. And you go first.
And it can't be described. It's through actions. And my definition of loyalty is her.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. My definition of loyalty is her.
So give an example, because you don't have to question it. There's no second guessing.
There's loyalty comes from what? Unconditional love. Right or wrong, they there. Period. If they say they're gonna do it, it's gonna get done. If they can't do it, they're gonna tell you that. If you're fucking up, they're gonna tell you that. If you're doing good, they're gonna tell you that. All the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what is family?
Your kids and your sisters and everybody that's in your life for real. And they don't have to be bloodstream.
That's what I was looking for.
They don't have to be bloodstream. Family don't consist of only bloodstream, bro. You know what I mean?
Agree with that? Like,
I agree.
chime in on
Hey, yo, check this out, man. I agree 100% with my little brother saying on that, man. Like me, personally, loyalty is standing by me through the thick, through the thin. When things is ugly, when things is happy, when we there for each other, like, you know what I'm saying? That's my definition of loyalty. You know what I mean? It ain't always gotta be about a monetary thing. It could just be out there just reaching out. It could be out there just showing love. It could be out there calling. Yo, how you doing, bro? Everything all right? Yeah.
Man, loyalty consists of a motherfucker telling you when you're doing some goofy shit.
Exactly.
Nigga, you a goofy, nigga, and I ain't jacking. You right or you wrong. You gotta give it to him all the way. That's real loyalty.
Just like he said, man, family, man, family. Listen, blood don't make you family. Loyalty make you family. That's real talk.
All right, so before we get off this, anything y'all want to say, leave behind, like a message, you know, to anybody, like, you know, because listen, I'm referring to when I say leave left behind, I'm talking about those that we've left behind throughout the years.
This is what I'm talking about, man. This is how it go with me personally, man. Before I just started off, man, I just want to shout out the rest of this to my twin brother, to my niece, man. You know what I mean? HB, you know what I mean? Mental T, all the fallen soldiers, Bellboy, Boy, K-Dub, G, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just want to shout that out right there real quick. Second thing, man, check this out, man. Listen, man, we going through a little turmoil that's going on within the black community, man. Within the community, now I can't even say within the black community, within the urban community, man. And what we need to do as individuals is embrace each other, man, and help build each other up, man. Stop all this tearing shit down with each other, man. Real talk, man. Like, you know what I mean? I've been through the ugly. I've been through the graces. I've been through the heavens, man.
But what if you say that, but what if I did something to somebody that's on this side of town, and even though I want to move on with my life, you know, I can't because I can't go to that side of town because there's a job over there that's an offer. You feel me? I'm just giving an example. So there's stuff like that happens.
Hey, man, listen, man.
How can we get over that hump? Because there's a lot of kids that want to change their life, but they've been through too much, or they associated with too much.
Don't be scared. And what I mean by that, don't be scared to sit down and have a talk with somebody if you feel that the situation could be rectified. You know what I mean? A lot of things come from fear. You know what I mean? And everybody knows what fear, false evidence that appears real. That's the definition of fear. You know what I'm saying? So me, myself, I feel like I said, man, there's so much stuff that's going on out there in the world, man. Let's help build each other up. Stop putting things down. To all my G's out there in the streets, man, listen, man. Y'all don't even know the power that you have within yourselves, man. Grab that shit, hold that shit, man, and build, man. Build within your community, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's the little thing, I don't give a damn if you helping somebody pay a little light bill. I don't give a damn helping somebody pay a rent bill. I don't give a damn if you giving somebody $25 that's not on even nothing. Build it up, man. Trust me, your blessings are gonna come at the end, man. It's gonna come.
I respect that.
And that's real talk, man.
I respect that. You want to say something before we turn it off? You want to say something? Jump off? Show some love?
Stay solid. Shout out to Glovez Offff too, man. Real talk, man. Because I love what it is,
Knock the
man.
hood down, man, but niggas still standing
Yeah,
tall,
just
man.
and I try to tell y'all this, and I told y'all this. Marina Village is just a building.
Absolutely.
South End is the heart.
That about right.
You know what I'm saying? So remember that, man. You better believe it, man. G shit, man. Right up, man. I'm gonna let Rattle take y'all off with this when you finish, man. Let Rattle give him some words of course, man.
Listen, man, I'm cool, man. Look, I just say it like this, man. Whatever the fuck you into, man, count. Because you're gonna have to motherfucking deal with it later. So make it count. And stay by your motherfucking self for real. You know what I'm saying?
You can't tell on
You know
yourself.
what I mean? When you conducting certain type of activities,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And you know,
Like you
I
said.
can't really elaborate on it because it's so much shit going on. But I know what niggas is out here doing, and I just want niggas, yo, look. When the chips fall, man, just take your motherfucking weight, man.
That's it.
However how it go.
Shout out to everybody,
You know
man. I
what
love
I'm saying?
everybody,
Look,
man.
but like bro
And
said,
Meek, I love you too,
look,
boy.
but like bro
Remember that.
said, look, but like bro said though, when you do good, it comes back. When you give, you get back. If you selfish, you're gonna be by yourself.
Facts.
Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Ain't
Facts.
nobody gonna give a fuck about you.
Facts,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? When you give, you get.
Yo,
Period.
Feed my nigga Pistol Deep, man. Free Dino's hoes,
Free
man.
Jig.
You know what I mean? You know what I
My
mean?
brother Jig, man.
Free Luke Jones,
Man, that's a-
Mega.
There's a million
There's
niggas.
so many-
Nyron.
Free all the real G's.
I'll be here forever.
Real
Nugget.
Naira.
Nyron, left, right. Y'all know what
Everybody,
time it
For real, y'all know what it is, man. We stacking, man. We packing, man. We hold it up, yo.
Yo,
is. Yes.
let's go. Yo, edit that shit for real too.